Yes, today in this topic, in this lecture, we are going to cover how to assess the recording and reporting of the teacher, students' performance. Here, the students writes the examination and teachers conduct the examination or test. So, how to assess the uh, recorded marks and how to report to the parents and the teacher, the school administrators is very important. So when the teacher is recording and reporting, what are the criteria should be followed in recording, and how to assess that recording and reporting is we are discussing here. So you know already what is recording and what is reporting. Already we have discussed it already. Recording means what the student is writing, and reporting is what the student has done. So simply we can explain the words recording. Recording means when we conduct or administer any test or examination, how the student is writing and what the student wrote, and what are the deficiencies and what are the problems he faced, that should be recorded by the teacher. So generally how to assess that one, so generally we go for the process in recording and reporting. Generally the see, when we first we will administer the test to the students, the teacher administered the test to the students, then after he collect the question paper, answer sheets from the students, then he checks the answer sheet, and he evaluate the answers wrote, that means here recorded by the students in the answer sheet. Then after he gives some scores, he record the scores and individually, and then after he record the scores in the school permanent registers. After recording, the teacher gives the feedback to the parents and students is important. So generally this is a procedure. This means generally the teacher prepares a question paper or test and he administers to the students. Then after he collect the question paper, the checks answer sheet, then after evaluate it, then record the scores of the students, and he records the scores in school's permanent register, which is allotted to each specific class. And after that the teacher has to give the feedback is important to the student and parents. So how to give the feedback, how to record, we know already. So how to give the feedback is very important. How to giving the rank to the student should be avoided. Generally in all the schools, generally the unmature teachers, the untrained teachers are giving the rank to the students, but it's not the right way according to the norms of the school education and NCERT also, SCRT also. But giving rank should be avoided to the students. It sometimes helps, and it sometimes upsets the students to perform well. So giving ranks, how to report the performance of the student after recording, we are discussing now. How giving the rank to the student should be avoided. So we should not give the rank after recording the scores when we record it, but we should not allot the rank to the students, and just we have to see the performance level of the students, and we should not give any rank to the student performance during the teacher assessment. Then after the feedback in the form of marks or grades is not giving proper information to the parent. Suppose if you are giving 25 marks, 12 marks, the parent may not get how much percentage he is getting, and the grade also is not able to understand. So information which is given in the form of feedback in the form of marks or grades is not giving more effectiveness. So that should be avoided, and that should be also neglected. For that one we should give, that is quantitative feedback. We are saying what we are giving in the form of grades and marks is called quantitative feedback. So we should try to avoid the neglect the informing the feedback in the form of quantitative way. So it is better to give the feedback to the parents in the form of qualitative feedbacks. That is better to give the feedback in qualitative way. So the qualitative feedback should be encouraged. That means what according to the NCERT 2006, the NCERT 2006 also in 2006 recommended that qualitative feedback should be given, and we should not use a word in the reporting fail in the mark sheets of the students and the records. Score sheets we will present generally progress reports. We should not mention the word fail. It also discourages the students to perform well in the next classes, and it upsets the students. So the NCERT in 2006 recommended that the word fail should not be appeared on the mark sheet. So how to write the report instead of using the word fail? That is, should be present in the phrases as unsatisfactory or needs to more work. So it should be in a not negative way. It should not be in a negative way. That should be in an encouraging mode. That word phrases should be used. So instead of the word using fail, we should use the word unsatisfactory, or you can use another word needs more work to get the concept. We have to use this type of phrases. We have that NCERT in 2006 as recommended. So we should not use the word fail, because the word fail carries social stigma, and often makes the students victim in the society for systematic deficiencies in teaching textbooks availability also. So the student may not open the textbook also, and you may feel shy in the society to learn. You may neglect the learning in that particular subject. So progress in learning, mathematics needs to be consolidated on the report card. So how the student is getting progress in the mathematics, that should be recorded and reported in a consolidated way on the report card, that is progress card. How the student has to get the skills and attitude, how to develop the attitude towards mathematics, how to inculcate the interest among the mathematics in the student interest, and how to inquire in the new things to be learned in mathematics. That should be reported in the form of qualitative feedback, not in the quantitative feedback. So from this we can understand that recording is not important here. Reporting to the parents is very important, which should not encourage, we should not discourage and upset the student performance, even though it is very little bit. So from this discussion we understood that we should not use the word, we should not give the ranks, and we should not give the marks, and we should not give the grades, and we should not write the word fail, and we should use some phrasal verbs like satisfactory, or if it is past satisfactory, if it is fail we have to use unsatisfactory, need to be improved. Like these words we have to use, and we should assess the mathematics interest in skills. All these things especially we have to analyze in mathematics as with the teachers, and we have to report in a qualitative way, not in a quantitative way to the parents when we are giving the feedback. Thank you.